Okay, Donald Trump met his match in Frederica-Wilson. I'm a black woman, and let me just tell you something about black women. We will never, ever, 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 ever back down from a fight if we are right. Never. That is not something that is in our genetic makeup. We will never do it. See, Donald Trump thought that he could bully Frederica-Wilson by saying all these horrible things about her. He keeps on consistently calling her Whacky. Well, let's just talk about Whacky. Let's talk about Whacky, Trump. Why don't we do that? Remember that person that you supported in Alabama? Remember Luther Strange, the guy who lost? Got his ass beat by like 10 points? You know the guy he was running against? That's a cuckoo who got up on a stage and pulled out a gun while he had a cowboy hat on in a campaign speech. That's Whacky. Or let's talk about Kellyanne Conway. Remember her? Because, we don't really see her too much anymore. I think we all know why. It's not just the fact that she's a pathological liar, but she's also seeing people in microwaves. Oh, we recall that? You can see people in microwaves. Yeah, that's Whacky. Oh, how about this though? Remember you had that guy named Sean Spicer who got up there and said that you had the largest inauguration crowd since inaugurations, period. Do you remember that? Your crowd was so embarrassing. It was humiliating. They shouldn't even have broadcasted it. It was an average day at the mall. Average day. People were just wandering around. Nobody cared. Nobody even showed up. People were like, I think I'll go ice skating today. Let me ice skate through this. What is all going on over here? Nobody even knew you were getting inaugurated. Nobody cared. That's Whacky. And to lie about it because it was such an embarrassment is also Whacky. Oh, remember one of your campaign managers, Steve Bannon, the one that you fired? He was also fired like Sean Spicer, even though you know how you guys keep lying about those stories about how the whole thing resigning and all that. Well, anyway, you remember Steve Bannon, the one that you fired, even though you guys keep lying about it? Anyway, he's Whacky. Let me tell you why he's so Whacky. First of all, this guy has not taken a shower in the last 30 years at a minimum. If he sees water, he'll run. He runs when he sees water. That's the guy that you had as your manager walking around the White House stinking the whole place up. And this is a guy who wears like 17 shirts at a time. He puts on one shirt, he forgot he put on that shirt. He puts on another shirt, forgot he put on that one. He puts on a third shirt, he forgot he put on that one. Puts on a fourth shirt, still didn't know he had shirts on. That's Whacky. This is a guy who's standing up in the middle of a crowd cheering people who are saying bad things about John McCain. One even said, hang him. And your dude is sitting here screaming and cheering a guy saying, hang John McCain, a guy fighting for his life right now. That's Whacky. Oh, what about Jeff Sessions, the Keebler elf? You decided to bring a Keebler elf as your attorney general. You tried to make the Keebler elf your attorney general. This is your attorney general standing up in front of sitting down, and answer a question in front of a committee. And he's telling people that he's nervous answering questions. You hired a doofus to be the attorney general. That's Whacky. Even funnier is your own Secretary of State called you a moron. You hired somebody that thought that you are a moron. Somebody who thought they were smarter than you. That's Whacky. Then you hire another not a Secretary of State, but you hire another press secretary. You have this press secretary that gets up there every single day like she has psychosis and lies her ass off. That's Whacky. And even when she's pressed with facts, something you guys are averse to, she still lies like she's demented. That's Whacky. And then Fredo's wife. Fredo, you know your son Fredo? The one that's married to Laura Trump? She is out there seeing things. She lost her damn mind, literally, and saw a non-existent transcript. So which psychiatric ward will you guys be sending her to? Because we all know she needs help. That is Whacky. And last but not least, you're completely whack. You are the epitome of whack. You are the epitome of Whacky. Literally, there is no one that is a bigger whack than you. First of all, you're stupid. You're the dumbest person to ever hold office. You literally made George Bush look like a Rhodes Scholar. Literally, that's what you've done. Your hair. You want to talk about her hats? Let's talk about your hair. Or shall I say, someone else's hair that you bought. Because we all know that's not yours. You're balding. You are balding. And that cover-up thing, the little swerve thing you try to do, that's not covering it all up. That's wacky. And those ties that you wear, the ones that go all the way down to your ankles, that's wacky. Okay? You look like somebody who got off the yellow bus. Okay? And let's just not even start getting into like Trump University and things like that. You know? Where you defrauded people out of their money because you were crazy enough to get up there and act like you had a program that would save people's lives without telling them that you're the biggest failure. And then you ended up paying $25 million in damages when you said you never settled cases. That's wacky. But I don't want to get into all the things about you because we could be here all day. But leave Frederica-Wilson alone. You met your match. If you think she's just going to walk away and not ask questions about what transpired and not force you to answer questions about what transpired in Niger, you're crazy. That'll never happen. That will never happen, ever. She's going to continue to ask you questions about Niger. She's going to continue to ask you questions about those fallen soldiers. She will not stop asking you questions. And you are not going to scare her out of asking you questions by calling her wacky and consistently calling her names. Because we can all call names. As you can see, I will run down your entire administration. Everyone affiliated with you is wacky. Everyone affiliated with you is a pathological liar. You're the worst president we have ever seen. We don't even know what this is. And the truth is, Republicans don't even like you anymore. You're a lame duck. The only reason why you are still in office is because 2018 hasn't come yet. When 2018 comes, the elections are over, and they've solidified themselves, you're gone. They don't even care about you anymore. They don't even want you there. So you have no friends. You have no allies. You have no anchors. You have nothing left. So you can continue to try to fight with her, but you're going to answer questions about Niger. You will answer questions about Niger, and you're not going to scare her. So if you want to fight her, which I'm advising you just to stop, if you want to fight her, you met your match.